Hello and welcome to the shop. Today I'm going to be turning an Alumilite blank with a playing card wrapped around the tube. This is called a Tru-Card Blank and it's built by Patterson Grant. I picked this up at the recent wood turning show I went to and I had an amazing time turning it. It's a stunner of a blank. I've got a lot of comments on it and I'm very happy with the pen. Before we get started, if you're interested in knowing how I prepare an acrylic type blank for turning, I'm going to include a link in the comments below to a preparation video. We're going to start this video by going straight to the lathe. I hope you enjoy. This is a playing card pen blank that I purchased from Patterson Grant at the Midwest Ohio Valley Pen Turners Gathering. Patterson is known for his card blanks. He has many different varieties. You can find him on Facebook by searching for Patterson Grant. And if he has a website, I'll attempt to locate that and include it in the comments below. This card was cast onto a 27 64-inch tube. That will fit a Monarch, it'll fit a Sierra, it'll fit a Wall Street too. So a number of different single tube pens. I failed to mention that this blank is Alumilite and it turned like a dream. I just love how Alumilite turns. I am just a tiny bit proud of the bushings here and a tiny bit proud here. Not much at all. I'll be able to take that right down with my micro mesh pads, and that's what we're going to start working on right now. I'm going to work really hard to build a heavy slurry on this blank because I want to really make sure that I even out the surface. I got a nice finishing cut, so it had a smooth surface, but I want to make sure it is as smooth to the touch as I can possibly get it. And I'm also focusing heavily on the proud areas next to the bushings. You can see the slurry building up on the back of the yellow pad. It's starting to feel really nice. Take a look at it. You can feel back and forth and there are no ripples whatsoever. It's just as smooth as a piece of glass, and that's what I'm looking for. So now we'll go ahead and work through the rest of the pads. And you can see with just the micro mesh, I get an incredible finish. I'm going to go ahead and get my buffing wheel installed on the lathe, and we'll buff this blank up. I'm ready to assemble this Tru-Card blank, and I've been asked to talk a little bit about the pin kits that I use. So today I'll be using a Monarch Gold and Chrome pin kit from Classic Nib. This pin kit does take a 27 64-inch drill bit. However, this was a tube-in casting, so it did not have to have anything drilled out. The bushings that I use for this kit are the same bushings that you would use for either a Wall Street 2 or a Sierra. This kit is a breeze to assemble. I'm going to take a look at my blank, and I like this has a little bit of a section up there, and this is tighter at the bottom. Kind of see that? I kind of like that to be the top. So I'm going to go around to the back. You can see the seam where the card was put together. We're going to put our cap and our clip right on that seam. And then I'm going to pop it into my pin press. And, whoa, very carefully here. We're going to finesse it into place. And let me take a peek at that. Yep, I'm still going right. Okay, I've moved off my seam, so I've pulled, oops, sorry, I went out of camera. I rotated the clip to get it back on the seam. I like the clip to go right down the seam. We're going to put this back into the press. I just take my time with these and just make sure everything is perfect. One more adjustment there. And there we are. You can see the pin. There's your seam right there. I'm dead on it. Take a look at that. Beautiful fit. What a gorgeous blank. What card player would not like to have that for keeping score during a game? That's a beauty. We're going to grab our ink refill, and I'm going to grab the spring here. And you'll notice the spring has two sides. One is a little larger than the other. This side is smaller than this side. I like to put the smaller side onto the refill. We drop the refill into the nib. We'll thread our transmission. And I always like to test the action before I final assemble the pin. That's perfect. These Monarchs are really nice kits. Snap her together. And we have got one gorgeous pin. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed turning this pin. I want you to know that you are always welcome in my shop. Come back and see me again real soon. Take care and have a great evening.